Hey y'all, Max with Brodec Location Service. Here on location, just wanted to show you guys this. Oh, first step's a doozy. Want to show you guys this. I'm upstream from the slated for digging claim. Next claim up. This is what I was talking about when I was saying, you know, it's just kind of hard to even comprehend the level of work that was going on out here. I'm just going to walk down here to show you guys. Super cool quartz outcropping right here, all broken up. So this is, you can hear the water down there, I'm sure. This is that creek coming down into the east branch of Slate Creek. This is where most of that material's coming in. You can see it's just loaded with quartz. I mean, just 40 to 50% maybe right here in this little section, just loaded up. You know, and then out there maybe like 20, or I don't know how to even give a guesstimate on that. But the amount of work out here that was done really lends to the amount of gold that was found. And it's just, you know, it's really amazing to be able to walk through these areas and see just how much work was put in, and the level of dedication and commitment that the miners had getting out to these areas. I mean, Gibsonville Mining District is not close to anything except for gold. Gold don't care how far the drive is. It really doesn't. You know, I mean, that might sound silly, but that's the reality. So, getting out on these locations, really do feel blessed to be able to do this and connect with you guys, meet so many awesome miners and prospectors and families and just people looking to get out and get back on these old historic mining sites and see what they missed. I mean, clearly they did an insurmountable amount of work, but if you look where we're poking in over here, just roots and dirt and bank. So you look in there, and then the big old tailings pile on top. But that's off into the bank. That was part of the previously unworked channel. All this gravel and rock is pulled up out of the creek and worked and piled in the tailings piles. And you know, they can never get every bit. So that's why we're here. That's why we're back. Road's right there. Creek's right here. Great spot for metal detecting. Be a dry washing claim in the summertime, just because it does get dry out here. So that's the nature of the beast. And then downstream, next claim down, that's where I was telling you guys is the slated for digging claim. You might be able to see corner marker down there. It's right over on one of them big old trees right there. So right down there's the corner for the slated for digging claim. And then the rest of this is just really a metal detector's dream, a metal detector's paradise out here. Down onto the bedrock down here in some spots, you can see it poking out through there. You can see it poking out again down there. This claim extends both directions for a good little click up and over 20 acres. So cool little spot for sure. Definitely a hidden gem. You one of those ones that would be a unique opportunity, not for everyone. So definitely priced as such, and that listing will reflect it. So if you guys are interested, you know how to get a hold of me. Brodec.biz, eBay, Craigslist, reach out on Facebook, shoot me a DM, send me a text, give me a call. I'm everywhere. Brodec Location Services on the scene. Hope you guys like this one. It's just incredible out here. And I can't get enough of places like this. I'm gonna do y'all a favor and snap my trap and let y'all just enjoy this for a minute, because it really is incredible. Hey y'all, Max with Brodec Location Services. Up here where I told you guys I was going to come take a round, up above the slated for Diggins claim. This is the adjacent claim upstream. Like I said, it's Diggins. It's serious. Man, that's some beautifully ugly quartz. That is just nasty. Looks amazing. Ton of it too. As you go up, I mean, you can just really get an idea of how extensive the working was up here in this area. Gibsonville mining district, outside of the Deport. Deport would be the closest actual town with anything going on. If you call one gas station, one bar a town, I do. You know, I'm from these parts, so that's the town to me. Here's the creek super beautiful, crazy bedrock poking out as you go up and down. Just like really chunky style of bedrock that's really just, you know, lends itself to the capturing of gold. Look at that bench. Yeah, you could get in there and do some damage. Easy peasy. Just pull it all right off of there. This area was obviously very heavily worked, very extensively mined. But if you know about how that worked, you know they never got it all. So it's all dirt right here, just a big dirt mound in between the two workings where they're directing the water, you know, to allow them to work the channels. So stacked rock all up right here coming out of the ditch, and then they're working into this. But you have to be able to direct the water, so you still had to make these long tailings piles that you see that go along the creek. And typically, you know, that just gets piled in the first available space. And what a lot of people do, modern prospectors will come along and they'll clear that overburden, obviously the previously worked stuff, metal detecting as you go, obviously, so you don't miss anything, and then get down into that theoretically virgin ground. God, look at all the quartz right here. This is unreal. Bring your crusher. Some of this stuff is just incredible looking. I don't know how that comes across on the camera. All different shades, varieties, colors, and compounds. That one just sandwiched in between a couple of pieces of slate. East branch of Slate Creek. If you know the area, you know the history, you know that name is synonymous. Slate Creek is just one of those waterways, which is Plumas County waterway, that's notorious for big gold. It does go down into like Yuba and through part of Sierra County, but yeah, Plumas County area right now, and just absolutely incredible out here, guys. If this is something that tickles your fancy, give me a jingle. Let me know. It is adjacent to the claim that you know, this claim in question, the slated for digging claim, but you know, I keep something for everybody. So this is upstream, not part of that claim, but it does lend to the factors of what would be downstream. Look at that boulder. That is a quartz boulder. Hoo-wee. And it's got to be 4 feet across at least right there, and 3 by 4 or so. That's a chunky. Yeah, so all the indicators, including gold, you know, you can dig in and find gold out here real easy. So real great place to metal detect, obviously. One of those kind of spots. A lot of material to move around, and a lot of different type of area. You got that bedrock poking out, you got these shells, and then you got some you know, obviously unworked stuff. So a kind of steep descent up to the car, but fortunately it's only like a minute to get up there. So coming off the water right here, and see it right there. I'm just going to keep this one going because it seems like these ones really help you guys get the good idea of what claim offers. I'm not taking the trail, obviously. I just went right up the hill. There's a little trail over there that comes down, but straight up the side. Got me a little winded, but that's good for you. Yeah, there she is. Just really just an absolutely amazing spot. Chock full of history, loaded with workable ground. Woo! Max Brodec signing off. Talk to y'all soon. Before I get out of here for the day, I wanted to show you guys this. This is a nice little, you know, off the road camping site. It's right up, I mean, real close to Diggins. The claim's right here. Deport Diggins right there. That's all the tailings. You hear the creek down there running. I'm parked over in the close parking, which is, you know, right across the street. But this is really nice, flat little turnaround spot around the tree. Another little tent site, parking right here. And it's just right off the road, so super duper easy access on this one. If you don't mind the drive. Like I said, gold don't mind the drive. Gold don't care how far the drive is. You know, that's part of the nature of the beast, is getting out where people don't. And that really allows you to, a little location notice here. And then right down to the Diggins. Right down to the water, down that little gully, gets you right down on it, and just like a hop, skip, and a jump. So I was just getting ready to take off for the day, and I wanted to show you guys that camping because it's pretty nice right there. Absolutely beautiful claim. Water is just literally just right there. I mean, right there. Diggins abound. So much material moved and yet to be moved, or moved again, I should say. So, on location, guys. Find me out here. Brodec Location Services. Brodec.biz. Talk to y'all later.